Hello everyone, my name is Lance. It is August 1st, 2012. It's been about a month since I did another video, and I'm in the same spot that I was in when I did the last one. This is a sand pocket in this field. There's a whole lot of nothing here. This is going to be a zero average in this whole spot. Corn in this place is 2 to 3 feet tall, mostly broke over. No ears on it at all. Most of it didn't even tassel. But fortunately the whole field isn't like this. It's just a little pocket. But as for the rest of the field, it's not doing a ton better because it's also starved of moisture. It just has had a little more to work with though. This is about 100 feet farther into the field, some better soil here. It's there are ears, they're just not very big, and the stalks are about 8 feet tall. There was some green here yet. This is better. As we get into some of the better dirt on this farm, particularly around a waterway, the corn here is still pretty green, looks to be quite healthy, and I think this is going to raise a pretty decent crop, but of course the field average isn't going to be that good. It's just there's places here that are better than others. A lot of the ears, or excuse me, a lot of the stalks in this part of the field actually have shot 2 ears. It looks like it's kind of filled out the primary ear and it's starting to abort kernels on the second though. And but hey, green corn, that's not there everywhere, just in places. So here's one stalk that's got 2 ears on it. I mean, maybe this is an anomaly because it's at the edge of the field next to a waterway, so it's had the benefit of both extra sunlight and more water. But as you can see here, I've got the primary ear. It's 16 around and looks to be filled out all the way to the end, so it's quite healthy. Secondary ear, it had a lot of potential here at the start, but with the drought, it's just kind of starting to abort the tip of that cob too. It's halfway gone, it looks like. And considering that the weather is more hot and dry, more of the same, I suppose those that are on there will fill out, but I doubt they'll be very deep, as it sinks more of its energy into the primary. But there's a lot of that out here. Here's one with a main ear and a little bitty secondary that's probably got nothing on it. The next one's got 2. The next one after that, everything on this outside edge has two ears on it for the most part. In the field now, about 10 or 12 rows, we'd mostly have just single ear stalks, but some of these ears are still quite healthy. Standard sunlight issue since it's not on the edge of the field, but again, we do have the benefit of moisture here on some lower ground. So looks pretty healthy here, I'd say too. And probably 9 feet tall. Soybeans are in considerably better shape, mainly because they can utilize moisture later in the season, which we really haven't had. But they're not showing the stress quite as badly, at least on the surface, from like you would see from the road. They're still green. They appear to be 2.5 to 3 feet tall most of the time. But if you really get down and look at them, there's not that many pods on the stalk. Not the number of pods that you would normally expect. They're not loaded with pods. I mean, here you can see some that it tried to shoot pods, but just ran out of moisture to do so. And that's pretty consistent through here yet. Or it's still trying to put pods on, maybe. I don't know. If it rains in the next week, maybe it'll add more pods. I don't know how a soybean plant responds to that.